Don't forget. Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London.
Hi, Daniel.
At Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Okay. Jesus. A memento has been added to your journal. Make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Follow the liquid trail to find its source. Okay. Ooh, Jesus. Come on. Get to your feet, Daniel. Hold down right stick. Oh. That. And then left bumper to throw the door. Okay. It's a very well put together place. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. I don't like how it looks like there's a person in there, so I'm just gonna continue on my way. Just a shirt. The archives. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with the neglect of family. Go. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Okay. Beware by standing in the darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes. Search for other sources of light. Okay. It's fucking windy. Open. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Fucking earthquake or some shit. Let's grab that.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last
Hell yeah,
thing.
let's pick on the elderly.
A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us
Sounds
both,
like a good
Daniel.
plan.
Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Sounds like a good plan. Go and murder the elderly. The guy that has no idea what the hell's happening. Fragrant taste of rose lingers in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. God, the
Alexander,
flashback.
is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Jesus Christ. It's tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hand or tools. Sounds like a good thing to know. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Gotta find out. This is about as far as I got. Jesus. Nut. I'm gonna go down here and grab the oil I know is here. And then, guess, go investigate the noise. I do have to wonder where anyone else is, though. Laboratory. He fell on the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in fear. She, too, would be punished. Damn. I really hope my, Jesus. Really hope my audio's working. 'Cause that'd suck. It wasn't. Okay, I get it. Okay. Just, I do want that oil though. You do your spooky thing over there. I'm gonna go do my not spooky thing over here. Oh, that's comforting. Hearing a child's cries barely in the distance. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
I understood none of that. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. I don't know. Former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given, and these words, and the cuprite, sure, binds them well. This time I'll attempt aqua regia. Regia? I can't with this. Too big and too fancy words. Instead of aqua fortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to use in any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. I can't read. Okay. Picked up chemistry pot. The fuck happening? Oh. I'm not a fan of this. I'm actually quite terrified. I'm like genuinely fearing that I'm actually like seeing shit that's not there. God, that's so terrifying. All's good. Slight headache. Okay. I'm going to actually jump and scream and all that sort of shit. Is this the new Amnesia? As far as I'm aware, it's the first Amnesia. But technically, yes, it is the new Amnesia compared to Bunker. I'll be honest, I am scared shitless. I'm expecting the worst. It's locked. Will not open without a key. Damn. But yeah, I'm expecting the worst. I don't know what the fucking monster is yet. I have an idea of who it'll be. But I'm not holding my breath. I am very terrified. Is that more tinder? Video is on and it sounds good. Is there any choppiness to it? Because if not, then the method I found is working, and that is amazing. But if it ends up breaking, then that's going to be a bit of an issue. Oh. He'll be back. All good. You do what you gotta do. The other children cheered him on. His name, voiced in a steady rising pace, urged him to do it. I read that yesterday, and it was something about boy throwing rocks. Some like that one story
16th of
about
May,
Goliath or whatnot.
1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Okay. I am incredibly on edge right now. I've already been through here, and I'm still nervous and scared and all that sort of shit. Okay, let's see. Nothing in there. How's my fuel looking? Decent enough. I wonder, can I? There we go. Feels a bit better. Okay.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I just realized that this was Daniel's diary. What was that? Okay. I'll definitely give it to this game. It's much more atmospheric and much more terrifying than than its recent release. Recent release, Bunker wasn't bad. This is just unsettling. Let's see. Okay, nothing in there. It's locked. Okay. Not excited about this room. Oh. Ah. I don't like this. Not one bit. Okay. I'll be 100% honest, my nerves are shot. Okay. Okay. I get it. God. Ah, I see. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I hate it. I hate it greatly. This. Oh. Oh, okay.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
I'll tell you, it doesn't feel very...
It was waiting for me.
very weak.
Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Cool. Can I stop losing my mind now? Thank you. Okay. What's that? Another tinderbox. More oil. I'm probably wasting it, but you know, I'm personally terrified. God, the fucking
Much of the
flash.
castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Jesus. Okay. I don't know what that means for me. What the hell is this shadow? Fragile but not breakable by hand. Aha. Jesus.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Jesus. What the fuck was that? I do not like this. It's locked. Okay. Gotta use the book to break the glass. No. Okay. Oh, I see it, but I want to try... Okay, that doesn't work. There's a way. Can I... ooh. Oil. Local folklore. At Altstalt in Brennenburg, Castle 1801. Okay, pardon me, I thought I had to sneeze. Another region rich with lore of Altstalt, deep within the East Peruvian, I don't know, Peruvian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is picturesque as can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30-Year War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and their fever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies rot by their tainted souls and left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragging behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? The Visit Undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa? The well-known erudite, visited Astalt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnant of kingdom past. During his stays, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate the burrow in the northwest glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years ago. 10 years later, he dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstalt. I can't with that word. Which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods? What happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family in his castle nearby. That name And like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector from the Peruvian state. Alexander helped the religion to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fled the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along the great leaders of the country. Okay. Now back to this shit. So, I've got to open this somehow. It's locked. Is there a key then? Okay. Not certain. Oh, is this gonna be another lever situation where I'm just blind as hell? I would not put it behind myself. Go back. Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay. Is there more? What? Okay. Oh, still locked. Oh, here we go. Aha! Okay. Oh, the key. Oh god, more reading. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough for their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would be a sense solve both of my problems. Okay. Second drawer. Nothing. Okay. Okay! What the fuck? I apologize. Oh, the door's open. What the fuck did I get then? Wine cellar key. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Love that. That's amazing. Yeah, I think that's just gonna be where I end that because I am. Oh dear God. Oh dear Jesus. The fuck? Oh, I hate this. Yeah, no, okay. My nerves are shot. I can't. I can't. No. Oh no.